In a lively town square, a long line formed outside a small bakery every morning. At the end of the line stood a teenager named Alex. The shirt was clean but worn, and a small notebook stayed tucked in a pocket. Alex had a simple dream: learn the craft of baking, and one day run a tiny shop of their own. Money was tight, so Alex took odd jobs, sweeping stalls, carrying boxes, washing cups at the cafe, and before sunrise always came to watch the master baker. Mr. Bennett was famous for two things: perfect croissants and unusual tests. One morning he carried 2 baskets to a table by the door. In one basket sat a huge slice of chocolate cake, glossy and rich. In the other, a plain bread roll with a tiny folded note tied to it. He announced, "Anyone who stands on that bench may choose. Take the big cake once and go, or take the simple roll with the note and come back tomorrow for the same choice." People laughed. Who would pick a plain roll? A few visitors grabbed the cake, took quick selfies, and left with chocolate smiles. When it was Alex's turn, they studied Mr. Bennett's eyes, then chose the plain roll and slipped the note into the notebook. A ripple of giggles followed. "Poor kid," someone said. "Doesn't understand value." Alex didn't argue. The next day, the same 2 baskets appeared. Again, Alex chose the roll. The laughter grew. On the 3rd day, the same choice, and even louder laughs. Days turned into weeks. The cake always looked taller and shinier. Alex always chose the quiet roll with the quiet note. At the cafe, someone asked, "Why not take the cake? Just once?" Alex smiled. "Because I'm hungry for tomorrow." "What can a roll teach you?" Alex tapped the notebook. Not the roll, the notes. Inside were dozens of short lines in Mr. Bennett's handwriting. "Keep the dough cool, but your hands warm. Steam gives shine. Patience gives crust. Measure with eyes, feel with fingers, decide with heart. Don't rush the rise. You can't shout bread into being." On the 30th morning, the square was crowded. "Will the kid finally take the cake?" someone whispered. Mr. Bennett set out the baskets. The cake gleamed like a trophy. The roll weighted with a note and a thin red ribbon. Alex stepped up and chose the roll again. A few clapped sarcastically. Mr. Bennett raised a hand. "Read today's note here." Alex unfolded it and read aloud. "Tomorrow before sunrise. Side door. Bring your notebook." The laughter stopped. Mr. Bennett nodded. "You can keep the roll." Before dawn, Alex arrived at the side door. The bakery was warm and alive, mixers humming, ovens sighing, trays glowing like small suns. "For a month," Mr. Bennett said, "you chose knowledge over applause. I hire bakers who love the craft more than the crowd." He tied an apron around Alex. "Let's begin." They worked shoulder to shoulder. Alex learned to wake the yeast, fold butter into layers, listen for the soft hush of a perfect bake. Mistakes happened. Lessons followed. The notebook filled with flour fingerprints and useful lines. Weeks later, Mr. Bennett asked Alex to open the shop. The square smelled like comfort. Customers smiled without needing posters or music. A woman took a bite and whispered, "Who made this?" Mr. Bennett nodded toward Alex and said nothing more. The bread answered. After closing, Mr. Bennett brought out a wooden box. Inside lay copies of every note Alex had saved and one more paper, an apprenticeship letter with Alex's name. "Why me?" Alex asked. "Because you didn't show off," Mr. Bennett said. "You came back. You chose small steps over loud steps. The crowd laughed, but you were becoming a baker." Years later, a simple sign hung above the same door. Bennett and Alex, quiet bread. No glittering banner, No loud promise, only warm light and a patient line. Sometimes young people asked, "How did you succeed?" Alex would hand them a tiny card with 6 words. Choose the recipe over the applause. Quiet work had risen into success.